Thankful that you're here. We're going to be watching Man in Camo with the filmmaker. We're going to have a Q&A afterward. It's a fantastic documentary.
This is the Filmmaker's Guide to Film Festivals, and I'm your host, Ethan Minsker. I've been touring the film festivals with my new feature documentary, Man in Camo. And at the Vidlings Tapeheads Film Festival, it was the opening night film.
Welcome to the Vidlings Tapeheads Film Festival 2018.
My film is in the documentary section. It's a documentary about a breakup and it's a comedy.
I'm screening my short film It's Dave in the Made in Michigan program.
Called Small Arms, starring Tyler Young and Dominic DeVore.
I saw that film. It is an excellent film, and you should watch it.
We're here because my film, Beth's 3 O'Clock with Dr. Harlow, is showing here in the animation section. I am 15.
My film is called Meeting MacGuffin. It's a stop-motion animated film. It is an animated ecological thriller.
We're volunteers.
But you're also filmmakers?
Yes.
Festival attendees last year. This is our first year volunteering.
Yes.
I've programmed for Slam Dance, for Film Quest, great film festivals, and what I've tried to learn from them and do with Vidlings and Tapeheads is create community. You know, if you screen here once, you're part of a family, and I know that can be cheesy to say, but these are people really passionate about film, our collaborators, and because we have art exhibition, live music, my dream for this is that all of these people intermix and are talking with each other and new collaborations come out of it. This niche of unconventional story is something that you're not going to find at every other film festival.
I am one of 2 people part of Seraphin Collective who helped to curate live music performances for the film festival. The benefit of the festival is anytime that you can have artists be able to share their work. So the musicians that we had are all local musicians from Detroit.
Why Detroit?
Detroit/Hamtramck. So Hamtramck is the city the fest is in, and it's a 2 square mile city within the city of Detroit. I'm from here, born and raised in Metro Detroit, and I've lived in LA for 9 years. I've lived in Japan and Germany, and I live in Atlanta now. So I could have done this in other places, but Michigan and Metro Detroit specifically, because for one, I feel LA and New York have plenty of film festivals. It's saturated. But also there's a flavor to Michigan that is really unique to this place. And you're someone with some of the other filmmakers that came out today. This is your first time here, and it's unlike other places. And I'm a really big fan of that kind of specificity of place. You know, because this is where I'm from, I'm a champion for it.
I am the art coordinator for this year's Vidlings and Tapeheads 2018 Film Fest. There are multiple arguments for showing your work at the Vidlings and Tapeheads Film Fest, chief of which is location doesn't take any commission. There's no entry fee for submitting. So you get all the money from any sales that you make, and you're also introduced with your work to a larger audience than would usually come to an art show.
Vidlings and Tapeheads Film Festival has going on its 2nd year. I'm the sponsorship coordinator, and I also am the media tech. I handle the projection.
Just here to see some cool stuff, see some interesting things, get some new ideas.
When I was younger, I would submit to a film festival, get in it, and be like, oh, awesome, I have the laurels I can put. And then that was kind of the end of the story, because the film fest was in another state or something, and I felt like that was enough. And I'm like, I missed the whole point, which is going to the festival. Like, while there are a lot of film festivals, there are way more films. So just getting into any fest, even a small niche fest like ours, it's very competitive. You're getting this coveted spot. Show up. Because how often are you going to see your film with an audience who gives a shit? How often are you going to be able to do a Q&A with people that like aren't on their phones watching it, they're not multitasking, they're like honed in. And then also you're sharing space and seeing other people's work, so the level of inspiration, talking with other filmmakers, making connections for future collaboration, not to mention potential funding opportunities, distribution. I can think of 100 reasons why you go. It's worth the investment.
I also want to say the inclusivity is really cool. Like I saw that like over 52% were films by women this year, and then I don't know the percentage, a large percentage came from people of color.
I love that this is a small, intimate festival where everybody is just chatting, where filmmakers are actually talking to each other, because I've been to festivals where, filmmakers aren't actually really interacting, and everything's about business cards and networking and not just talking about the work and the craft.
Great curator, great vibe, music, some food. That's always important.
Out there, or there are topical matters that definitely need to be addressed but aren't always in a lot of other festivals.
So I'm very excited.
I'm like blowing this interview.
No,
I'm so
fine.
sorry.
It's infectious.
I especially appreciated our documentary-length feature film for the opening of the fest by Mr. Ethan Minsker. Man in Camo, I believe.
What a horrible plug. That's definitely getting in there.
Right.